Me, Mr. Anger, back with you for another quick episode of the Mr. Anger Show. Alright, a lot's been going on here in the last week. I mean, a lot of things to talk about. You know, your typical, usual bullshit that everybody says, and talks about political stuff that just makes everybody just want to go crazy and nuts and just act like that they have all the answers to everything, and they really don't. You know, I swear. I'm so sick of this my way and highway mentality. I just want to scream. I mean, good grief. In the land of the free where there's so many different views and beliefs, just it's hard for everybody to get along. And you can obviously tell in the comment sections of news feeds that people just don't realize where they are. You know, people will state their opinions, and they have a right to state their opinions, and people will get blasted for it in the comment section because, wow, they don't agree. And at the same time, they're screaming for tolerance, but then showing no tolerance in return. Tolerate me, but not having any tolerance to show. And it's hypocrisy at its best. I just, oh man, I just can't do it anymore. I can't watch these news feeds and people just going at each other, claiming to be so tolerant, but yet cussing somebody out in the same breath. I just, oh my goodness. You know what true tolerance is? True tolerance is accepting everybody and everything, including what you don't like. It's not what you just like, it's what you don't like as well. So, if you're screaming for true tolerance and then sitting there going, well, screw this view, screw that view, screw this person, screw that, then yeah, you're doing it wrong. And I hate to break it to you, but oh man, the Grammys were the other night, and so was the Rumble. They had the first time they had the Royal Rumble where the first time the women. I actually got to watch that. Usually I don't watch what wrestling. I really don't. I'm not much of a wrestling fan. I was when I was younger, back during the days of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Um, those I was back then, but I haven't watched wrestling in quite a few years. But we went to a friend's house and sat down and actually watched it, and it was all pretty good. It was all pretty good. Um, I mean, I know everybody's saying that the women's first Royal Rumble where they had the 30 women match, but is the big major deal for women. But I mean, women have been wrestling for quite some time, and I'm not trying to downplay what happened there. I'm not at all. I'm just saying that hey, they've been wrestling for quite some time. It's the first time that they ever had that many in one spot. But I mean, congrats. I mean, yeah, I mean, it was a fun match to watch. It was. It was a fun match to watch. And the winners, I mean, it was pretty neat. But then getting to see Ronda Rousey come out at the end was kind of neat because I was wondering, sitting there thinking in the back of my head, I was like, how many people in that daggone industry right now is going, holy crap, that's Ronda Rousey. She actually beat the hell out of people. She actually did fight. She made physical contact. So how many people were actually literally shaking like, oh my god, she's here I mean, yeah, there is some things like in one of the wrestling matches somebody actually connected, and then the guy connected back with them, and you can obviously tell what was real and what wasn't. Accidents happen and they do connect, and uh, every now and then by accident, but in professional they try not to connect, and it's a show. It is. It's entertainment. It does take physical, ability, but then again, at the same time, it's predetermined. It's scripted. It's an adult soap opera. Let's just put it that way. Where people just get in and instead of having a show where they have a gunfight or something, they just go into a ring and beat the hell out of each other, or act like they're beating the hell out of each other. Um, but I mean, it was enjoyable. I think I might have to get back into wrestling again, just to kind of watch it and see how it's going. And because like the people that won, I was really interested in them. Uh, I was hoping that the people who won would win. So during the matches, I was like, oh, I like this dude. I like this chick. Uh, I don't know. I'll have to get back into it, I guess. But anyways, there's really not much to talk about. Like I said, it's the usual BS of the daggone year, you know. Everybody complaining about this, complaining about that, except me, except that, da 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 da. When everybody just needs to mind their own business, go on about their lives, be around people that they enjoy, and do the things that they like, and let others do what they like. But instead, everybody just wants to wake up pissed off at the world, and because they're miserable with life, they gotta get up and make the rest of us as miserable as they are. I'm Mr. Anchor. Y'all have a great day.